Hello, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Frank Billingsley. Thanks for joining us here at clicktohouston.com/weather. It's hot, hobby, 98 degrees as we speak right now. 94 at Bush, 93 Katy, 90 in Galveston. There are now 109 counties across Texas with burn bans, all of them to the west and the north of Houston, but everywhere needs to be careful. Matagorda was under one. They dropped it, but still, just watch out with any burning, that's for sure. Not finding much. If you look at the coast, you'll see a little sprinkle. A lot of this is just ground return here. But you look over in Chambers County, a little drop of rain there. And in Matagorda, that's it. It's dry. High pressure is sitting right over the Gulf Coast. And that's what we call a nice blocking high. So Tropical Storm Earl here, which is likely to become a hurricane later today. We'll continue to watch that. That is being blocked by that high and sent off to the west, right toward Belize. Honduras here is being affected, obviously, parts of Mexico, and it's going to continue to slide off to the west. So let's talk about that. The latest that we have is from 1 p.m., 70-mile-an-hour winds. Hurricane is 74. So very, very close. The pressure at 990 would support hurricane strength. So it's just on the edge of becoming a hurricane. It is moving west at 14 miles an hour. Very hot water, 86 to 88. You only need 80 to get that. That's all you need is 80, but you get 86, 88. It's just a boilerplate for these storms to explode. So this is really taking on a lot of wind. 70 miles an hour will continue, possibly to 74 before it makes a landfall in Belize. And then we'll just see where it goes. It could ramp up to a bit, almost a very minimal tropical storm again if it gets over water. More and more the models want to keep it over land and not put it back over water. But we'll keep an eye on that. Belize is looking for 4 to 6 foot above normal tides and 8 to 12 inches of rain. Some areas could have 16 inches of rain. There's lots of mountains down here, especially in Honduras, and that could be a real issue. The spaghetti models, all in agreement for that westerly motion. This is not a problem for us. Here's a look at the futurecast, and you can see there is where this storm wants to go according to this model, and that's a little to the north, but then look how it stays right over land. Really doesn't ever emerge back over water at all. So if that happens, we won't see any influence. And I don't think we're going to see a lot out of this. We stay fairly dry right on in through the weekend and next week, as you'll see. By the way, back out here in the Atlantic, not interested really in either one of these little tropical systems. Just little disturbances out there. So it doesn't look like they're going to do much either. So we're fairly quiet, especially here. Just hot. Looking for 97 at 4 and 5 and 96 at 6. Don't forget the sunscreen. I'm going to call the haircast fluffy. Tired of hot and humid, so I'll just go with just fluffy here. 98 all the way into the weekend. I took the rain chances out. Just like you saw on the radar right now, there's just a spot here and a spot there, but just nothing to get excited about. It looks like we may see a better chance as we head toward the end of next week and into next weekend, 20–40%. But right now, I'm just going to go with hot and dry. Of course, we're all looking forward to the Olympics, which has their big opening ceremony on Friday. You can get all of that Olympic information here at Click to Houston, as well as our weather anytime. clicktohouston.com/weather.